Do I take his and wear it for fashion? Do I do my stuff and take it to the max?
They check.
Cold truth. Cold truth. Yeah, ain't no stopping this train. Ooh. 8,000 miles, pink and blue. But they ain't got it like that, they don't understand smooth. Let me introduce you to the cold truth. Yeah, ain't no stopping this train. Ooh. 8,000 miles, pink and blue. But they ain't got it like that, they don't understand smooth. Let me introduce you to the cold truth. Cold truth. Let me introduce you to the cold truth. Yeah, cold truth. This one for the girls, this one for the dogs, yeah. Listen when money talks, yeah. Listen when money calls, yeah. Said this goes for the girls, this goes for my dogs. Go ahead, get involved, yeah. Go ahead.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Back to Sabonis. Pass to DeRozan. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here's Maxey. Can't get it to fall. And it's the Kings ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to speak with the head coach of the Kings for a minute. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. It's Levine with a drive. DeRozan outside. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. Out to Sabonis. No one near him. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Nice team-first decision by Murray, giving it up to a guy with a better opportunity.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And Sacramento has possession after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. DeRozan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Gordon.
I mean, just so difficult to keep DeRozan out of the lane. He draws a lot of fouls in there in the paint.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Grant.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Here's Levine. The Sixers getting their last shot to go.
So good at getting elevated. Levine rises up and hammers it down.
To the inside. George's shot is off.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
1 for 3. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by Monk. For 3, Gordon knocks it down from distance. Gordon's got 5 points.
Gordon gets the pass there and takes off for the jump shot before the defense could react.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
DeRozan down low. Excellent D there from Embiid. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Ellis. Fires for three. And another Sacramento three.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Gordon on the wing. He's got 5. Here's Maxey. George outside. The 3-ball. And the three-pointer goes.
3.
He's got 5.
And George, a volume three-point shooter, he possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
Another shot. Valanciunas misses the baby hook. The Sixers leading. A nice shot by McCain.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to LaRavia. Here's Lyles. Here's Ellis. Maxey covering. Back to Lyles. Here's Ellis. Lyles a screen. Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for your Kings.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Embiid. "16 seconds left in the opening quarter. Down low.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls. And Embiid drops them both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
It's all tied in Sacramento. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
The 76ers, 19.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Well, Grant, the Kings are one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Kings with another three.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Lyles. Another three for Sacramento.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And Oubre gets it to go. Oubre's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I could see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Inside. And here's Valanciunas. He's scoreless. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Butler. To the middle. Whoa! Embiid with with the slam.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Crowder with a screen. Back to Lyles. Here's the Arabia to the paint. Puts up a three. Got a piece of it.
You can see the coaching staff up there and clapping right now as Oubre on the defensive end getting it done.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's McCain. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Yabusele. Pass to George. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Look how confident George is inside. Just pops it in.
Now Murray. Out to Sabonis. They need this. Murray, no good. Philadelphia leading by 4. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Monk for 3, and another miss by Sacramento. Now Philadelphia with it. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Got a piece of it. Back come the Kings in transition. Rebound by the 76ers. To the inside. George. Here's McCain. Offline with a 3. Kings trail by 4. And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.? Paul George can be dangerous out in transition. Great job finishing there.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Right side, Monk. Pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. And it's Monk missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Inside. Here's Murray. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And he's showing some strength on that finish. Murray, a terrific job fighting off the contact.
First team foul.
The Sixers lead by 3. Maxey attacking. Out to Gordon. George, right side. With 1 on the clock. Yabusele. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Sixers on top. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to George. The kick out to Maxey. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Kings trail by 3. Here's Lyles. To the middle. Here's Ellis. It's hauled in by the Sixers. It's George on the wing. He's got 9. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Nice play, George creating for others, just manufacturing some points.
Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, B.A. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated, but this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Laravia. And it's all tied up.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Valanciunas can't get it to go. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Yabusele. 4-3. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Yabusele. For 3, George. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Kings trailing. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Ellis. Paul George pulls down the board. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. The shake. And he sinks the layup. George has got 11 points.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Lyles.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
4 on the clock. Launches a 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia leading by 4. Stolen by Valanciunas. Lyles' shot is good. 5 points in the game.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And that's what makes Embiid special. So nimble for a 7-footer with great skills off the bounce.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Lyles. From deep. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
Nice shot by George.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Crowder. Inside. Ellis. That shot is off. Ooh, nice D from George. And here's Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
The 76ers making a switch here. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Outside Oubre. To the middle. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the
76ers. 47.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Kings trail by 5. Outside Levine. Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Fade away. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Butler. Now here's Oubre. To the inside. And he banks in the layup.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Pass to Monk. Sabonis with it. Embiid covers. Count it.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. It's kept alive. They shoot again. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Sabonis can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Edwards to the paint. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's rebounded by Levine. Kings trail by 7. Here's DeRozan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Joel Embiid.
The high effort play by DeRozan. I mean, his ability to absorb the foul and still put up the shot. Magnificent.
The Sixers lead by 5. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it.
Kings ball.
Pass to Monk. And here's Levine. Defended by Gordon. Clock at 6. Here's Levine. And another miss by Sacramento. Now George. Oh, he packs it down right on top of Keegan Murray.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Monk for 3. And another miss by Sacramento.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Kings trail by 7. Here's Sabonis. It's rebounded by George. And so here is Philadelphia. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Embiid. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Oh, stolen by Murray. Here's DeRozan. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
George outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to Murray. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Here's Embiid. The floater. And here are the Kings now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
You have to applaud Levine's work ethic. He gives his all to find points for his team.
George with it. On the take. Embiid inside. Count it!
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Oh, he buries it from outside.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Maxey. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Really
You
feels
ain't
like
the
they're in
Warriors,
control.
Playboy. All
They've
them
got a
3
big
points ain't
lead
gonna do
with
shit.
time
Bye-bye.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps.
But it's demons on the Charlie.